Why, hello there. My name is Sarah. I was born in a little town in Georgia, then moved to Texas when I was 18 months old, and am still here today. I had a pretty awesome childhood, filled with an obsession with The Wizard of Oz and toys to go along with every Disney movie in the vault. When I was about 3, I got my first dog, named Toto, of course, and about a year later, got Toto his buddy, a rescue we adopted. But the dogs didn't stop there, for when I was about 4 or 5, we adopted Angel May from my aunt, and Izzy and Coco came along in middle and high school. The moral of that part is that I really, really love dogs very much. I always had quite an imagination, though I guess I still sometimes do. If you asked me when I was little what I wanted to be when I grew up, I was dead set on being the world's first teacher slash singer slash Powerpuff Girl mixture. When I was 4, I started dance classes. I was a dancer through high school, making it a full 14 years of developing a love for the art form and performing in general. Though I don't dance anymore, I still give dance a lot of credit as to who I am today. When I was in second grade, I discovered a book that would weirdly enough shape a lot of what my life has become. That book was the first Harry Potter book. It's hard for some people to wrap their heads around how a little work of fiction can have such a huge impact on someone's life like that, but Harry and I went through a lot together. From ages 7 to 13, I spent a lot of my time waiting anxiously for the next book to come out and then reading it together with my mom, though of course I've read them all again since then. I also spent a lot of my time planning on what to do for that year's midnight release for whatever movie was coming out. From Death Eater dress ups to t shirt making, I made a lot of memories with my friends because of Harry. I can honestly say that without him, I wouldn't have a lot of the friends I have today, and I probably wouldn't have started video blogging in the first place because I never would have found 5 awesome girls in the Vlogbrothers. But anyway, let's go backwards a little bit. My middle school experience was about like everyone else's, filled with embarrassing fashion choices and the stress from being around so many people for the first time that you don't really know that well. Though middle school wasn't all bad. I mean, I joined choir and found a love for music beyond what I already had, and I had tons of fun being on the yearbook staff in 8th grade. And honestly, I feel like middle school was when I developed a lot of the close relationships with my friends that I still have. On to high school. One thing is for certain: high school is overrated. I more or less stuck close to the handful of friends I had and complained about all of the ridiculous things I had to put up with. But then again, I was involved in some really fun groups like the German Club and audio video production, among others, that kind of made it all worth it. I also had a lot going on in my personal life. I lost a lot of the people that were important to me, like my baby cousin and a friend that I knew a long time from dance, and I also went through the first experience of losing a beloved pet. I had to deal with dumb braces late in my high school career and way after most people my age had already experienced that, but thank goodness they came off in time for prom and graduation. Though I certainly don't miss high school, I miss the friends that I no longer see on a regular basis because of different schools and whatnot, and I miss the clubs I was in sometimes. That's definitely one perk of today's social media, I think, is the ability to not actually have to let go of the life people forces you to be away from. And I'm at college now. I successfully completed 1 year and hope to be done in another 2.5. Thanks to the amazing scholarship program I was fortunate enough to get into, I've made a ton of friends in college, and I can honestly say that out of everywhere I've been, I feel the most comfortable in college to be 100% me without much judgment, though I generally don't give a shit about what people think about me anyway. With all the fun I had though, I also dealt with a lot of stress with the loss of both Toto and Buddy within about a month of each other, and general just dealing with moving away from home and the life I had for so long. But I feel like the positives way over triumph the negatives, making my first year of college pretty awesome. Though I feel like I've grown up a lot since starting college, I also have this determination not to ever grow up too much. I mean, there's nothing wrong with watching a Disney movie every now and then with your friends. I feel like this is the time of my life where I'm really starting to figure out who I am and what I want to do with my life. Though it's hard figuring out where you want to go with your life sometimes, I just keep reminding myself that I'm only 19, almost 20, and I still have plenty of time to figure all that out. So for now, I think I'll just keep going on about life and see how it unfolds. A lot of changes are starting to come my way, like where I'm going to be living and having to actually buy my own groceries with my own money and whatnot, and I feel like it's all going to be okay. I have some amazing people in my life, and I've gotten to do some really cool things, and hey, It's all just getting started, really. If you're still here, I want to thank you for watching. I would certainly love it if you would subscribe and watch some of my other videos. Have a fantabulous day, and don't forget to be awesome.